brought a snake back to life on a beach when I was in Ghana. This is information. What we've just created is information.
Are you a Reiki?
I'm a Reiki Master.
You're a Reiki Master.
Reiki Master.
Is he doing it on the? Is he on the?
He's on
now?
Right. So,
Hey, I'm Sami, a poet who is spiritually inclined.
And I'm Zoe, and I study human happiness.
I'm Sam, I'm a businessman, I'm a spiritual skeptic.
And this is
Spirit on the Rocks.
Bop, bop, bop. My roadman came out. We're going to be exploring alternative therapies, wellness activities, no incense required.
Unless you want to light some at home while you listen.
Absolutely do that, I would recommend. Or Palo Santo.
We should have actually put some on here.
Yeah, we should next time.
Next time.
But it wouldn't be much fun without our resident skeptic, my mate, millionaire, entrepreneur extraordinaire, and ex-Love Islander. Should I say that? I've said it. It's too late. Mr. Sam Bird.
Oh, thanks, that's quite the intro. I mean, if I can be convinced, then anybody can.
That's right.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Now, we know that life is tough and there is a lot of support out there, but we want to help you all decide the best support for you.
That's it. And me and Zoe are both quite spiritually inclined, I reckon.
Yeah.
When we first
I'd
met.
say you more than me.
Yeah.
You teach me a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been in it, then I've been out of it. I'm dipping my toe in it. I'm like half in, half out.
Yeah, I've been kind of in and out over for, about a decade, but since I've been in recovery my whole life, my whole worldview is pretty much energy and spirituality, which whenever I discuss with Sam, he thinks it's a bit of woo-woo. Not that he's not.
I think it's wanky.
Yeah, and that's what we're here to discuss. So we'll be taking Sam out and trying some different wellness experiments, and today we've got a really, really interesting one. Sam, have you ever heard of Reiki?
No.
What
No, I've never heard of Reiki.
Reiki.
No Reiki over here.
Reika, ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
Well
I know that song.
spelled.
Good
Yeah.
song.
What do you think that is?
Reiki. It's something you do with your wife at home, isn't it? I do Reiki. I get Reiki normally every Friday night. If I'm good.
Reiki and Bakey?
Yeah, I get Reiki and a bit shaky.
Nice. It's not actually. I'm well excited. I've been well excited for today.
It's as fun.
Yeah, it is as fun, and it could change your life. So a few years ago, I met an amazing man called Kaya, or in his spiritual name, Nuun. And he's a Reiki master. So he's traveled around the world and learned from other Reiki masters how to...
So I am going to get some Nuun.
Yeah, you might. You might just.
That was
You
good.
might just. That was good. Top form today, bruv. I'm going to be terrible at explaining what Reiki is. I'm actually here to learn more. Even though I'm quite spiritually inclined, I've never gone out and got these therapies myself. I've had a little bit of Reiki once in a group session. And it was interesting. Basically, and I might be wrong here, we'll find out today, he's going to use his hands and not touch you, but be near you, and through energy, move around and unblock any bad energy in your body and maybe give you some good energy. Is that kind of what Reiki is?
Yeah.
It's something to do with universal life energy, and I love all of those words. So I think that it's going to be great fun.
It's an ancient Japanese
Thank you, Zoe.
tradition,
Wow, okay.
ritual, practice.
Yeah. And I think you're going to, it might open up some new doors for you energetically and spirituality wise.
I feel like there's going to be crystals. I was going to say
Oh,
Sao Paulo, but that
No, not crystals.
What's wrong with
What's wrong with
crystals?
Not crystals, surely not.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay.
All right, I reckon we should
some sage.
go and do it. What do you
Let's
reckon?
go. We have found the most beautiful setting.
Oh my god.
Like stunning. You're very lucky.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Reiki'd.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go get Reiki'd.
Why the bloody hell have you taken me to a forest? What are we doing here?
We wanted to introduce you to this very, very special man, Kaya.
Hail.
Hey, Kaya.
Hi. Okay, so Reiki, in a nutshell, is energy all around us.
Okay.
Yeah. The word Reiki comes from the Japanese Rei, universal, ki, energy. So when you say Reiki, you're saying universal energy. The energy is all around us. Now, this energy can be accessed by everybody. Any living thing can have access to this energy. It's good for the mind, it's good for the body, it's good for the soul.
Okay.
Okay?
Are you a Reiki?
I'm a Reiki Master.
You're a Reiki Master.
Reiki
Okay.
Master. Do you remember Karate Kid, the first one?
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi was a Reiki master.
Now
So
you're
I'm
talking
Daniel's
Sam's
son.
languages.
Okay, so do you remember when he couldn't fight and he was hurt? What did Mr. Miyagi do? If you think back, what did he do with his hands? He clapped, he rubbed his hands together, and then he rested his hands on Daniel's injury. Then he was able to fight. So that's just one small insight of what Reiki can do, basically.
Can you tell us what Reiki would heal or support and how that might be of interest to someone like Sam?
It's good for injuries, it's good for mental health, it's good for things like insomnia, epilepsy, cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, migraines.
How does it help people like, tap into their spirituality?
It naturally opens you up. It gets you into a state of peace. And when you're in that meditative state, and when you're in a more peaceful state, you're able to process your environment a lot more.
Can you tell us about when you first discovered your spirituality?
It would be when I went to Ghana. I spent 6 months in Ghana. That's when I met one of my teachers. And the experiences that I had then had me thinking, okay, when I'm 40, around that age, I'm probably going to start doing some spiritual work or something along those lines. But no, the universe had other plans for me. So by the time I was 34, I was already deep involved, healing, mentoring, just doing the work, basically, readings and stuff like that as well. So yeah, it was around that period of my life that I knew, okay, well, this is it now. There's no turning back.
What were some of those experiences?
Tell
us.
Baby Jesus. I brought a snake back to life on a beach when I was in Ghana, and it's not something that I intentionally done. There were some kids whacking each other with this snake. They were literally whipping each other with the snake for about half an hour until they've got close to me. One of them's dropped it. I've realized what it was. So I've kind of lost my cool for a minute, told the kids to go away nicely, as you do.
I'm sure.
And I picked up the snake, and I don't know, man, I was just overcome with emotion. I was upset, but I was angry as well. And I think it might have been because at the time I had 2 bearded dragons, so I kind of had this love for reptiles. Anyway, I thought, you know what, it's dead. Let me give it a send-off. I picked it up, cupped it in my hands, and then I started to walk towards the water with it because I was at the beach. And as I've got into the water, holding the snake in my hand, I started to recite certain things, and then I've dipped the snake into the water. My hand started shaking, bro. I swear to God, my hand just started shaking, and the snake started moving, and then it just swam off. Wow. I didn't tell anyone about that experience until I came back to England, and I had a reading with a psychic woman called Reshmi. She's pretty well known in the psychic community. And in the middle of the reading, she just stopped me in my tracks and said, Kaya, what happened with the snake on the beach? So I'm like, what? So I've told her, and then I'm like, no, but hold on, how did you even know? So she said, oh, well, the snake kind of popped his head up to say thank you. So got a snake on my forearm now to honour my snake.
That's
friends.
crazy.
This is a lot for me to handle, guys. Bringing snakes back to life, energy.
How are you feeling about all of that?
Skeptic alarms are going right through the roof, I will say.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm very excited to try it. I'm going to be open-minded with it.
All good,
That's
bro.
what we're here to do. I actually was speaking to Zoe, actually. I'm not saying that was magic, right? But I love magic.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of David Blaine. He actually does a trick where he brings a fly back to life. Not a snake, it's not as good as your one. And it reminds me of that. But that was a trick because they actually then uncovered that trick. It turns out he put that fly in a freezer and he put it on his hand, and it was just his hand warming up, and it came back to life. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened with you,
Yeah.
but your experiences, they go through me like, oh, that's a trick, or that's like a bit. There's something behind that.
How do people start becoming more spiritual? Like, what is the steps?
Mindfulness is the way. I tell people all the time, if you do not go within, then you will be left without. At the end
like
of
that.
the day. We can think about going around the world, climbing mountains and meeting different yogis and gurus and all of these sorts of things. But if we're not prepared to go where it really matters, and that's inside of ourselves, we're not going to experience life really.
But how do you do that? Because I feel like
Things
that's
like
what puts
meditation
people
help.
off about
Things like meditation helps. Yeah. Things like getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Doing things like having a look at your birth chart, have a look at your human design.
I'm up for trying new things. I mean, I tried ecstasy once and that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Done ecstasy.
Just before we set up and get this started, is there anything you want to say to Sam or to the listener?
How young are you now?
just turned 32.
32. Okay. That's an important age, you know that, right?
No, I did not know that.
Well, you're about to be 33. The age that Jesus died, 33 degrees. It's a significant age.
I'm about to turn 33 as well, and I'm very aware of all of that.
There you go. So you're going to have to look into it and see why it's such an important age. But what I will say to you is this. Your life will have as much purpose as you give it. It really is as simple as that. If you get up every day and you have no sense of purpose, you're just existing. And that goes to anyone and everyone. Purpose, it changes everything. Even you take two people, you put them in a relationship together. They may have different interests and hobbies and stuff like that, but if they share the same purpose, life goal, this can be enough to make that bond unbreakable, that relationship, yeah? So purpose, it just changes everything. Purpose makes people want to get up out of their bed for free and not worry about money. Do you understand? Purpose will have you getting up in the middle of the night because you can't sleep, you're worrying about someone. Or you're worrying about the state of your area. So you're out on the street feeding homeless people like so many people I know. This is purpose. If you're not living for something, you're just existing. And that's the truth. So the purpose of life, in my opinion, is to give your life purpose. And that is it.
Damn. And on that note, I think we're going to set up and get you Reiki'd, mate. I'd never ever thought I'd see Sam Bird from Love Island.
I feel like he's like doing some deep breaths. Can you see his belly?
He's getting into it, mate. So he's praying over him.
He's rubbing his hands quite ferociously.
Wow. I feel like I can actually see the energy.
Oh, I just got a shiver.
Yeah. You can tell he's a powerful man energetically, innit? I don't fancy him.
Are you sure?
I don't fancy him, I swear. He told us about this when we first talked to him. He said that when the sharper a crystal is, the more focused the energy is to that point, isn't it? Didn't he say that?
Yeah, he did. Well remembered.
You're bloody welcome, mate.
Is he doing it on the? Is he on the penis
He's on
now?
the penis.
He's on the penis.
He's got the crystal over the penis.
And that is not moving. It's very still. What do you think that means?
What does that mean?
Oh no, it's moving a little bit now.
No.
Are you getting jealous?
Zoe, I don't fancy him. Jokes aside, we're not being disrespectful. I really, really appreciate this ancient and spiritual practice. And Kaya is obviously an amazing guy. If you're listening, you should get him to book you because it looks magical. We're just making interesting commentary.
Yeah.
So my first experience of Reiki, I was doing a workshop at the lakeside in Kent for a group of people in recovery, and after our workshop there was a group meditation, and there was a Reiki healer there, and she said, "Wow." It was a sound bath, and she said, "While we do a sound bath, I'm going to come and do some Reiki on you." And I didn't know when, because my eyes were closed for the sound bath. And I was a bit of a cynic about Reiki. I don't understand the concept. If you're not touching me, how am I meant to feel something? Anyway, my eyes were closed, had a sound bath. She came over and I felt a presence, and then she started putting her hands over me, I imagine, because I didn't feel her, but
You felt
I
something.
felt her. And then I started feeling weird shifts of energy in my chest, like genuinely in my chest, and then it moved up to my head, and then I felt like in my head, like things were like fireworks were going off, like not in a negative way, just like synapses were like firing. Anyway, afterwards I asked her, I was like, "Wow, I actually felt loads of stuff there." She was like, "Yeah, you've got really interesting energy. I felt like fireworks were going off in your head, like fire." And I was like, "What? That's exactly what I was feeling." Yeah. My understanding of spirituality is within us, and it's where we've come from energetically, and it's where we'll go afterwards, and the human condition almost puts a shield around that, and some people take longer to come back to that center than others, but maybe through pain, maybe through trauma, maybe through love, people get little cracks back into it, and once you start that journey within, it kind of grows and expands. And I heard a saying the other day about I might have told you this already, like a clam, like a clam, the shell will get battered and bruised and age and even die, but the pearl within it never will. It will just grow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like eternal. So the spirit is the pearl, and the human body and mind is the clam.
Oh,
Fire.
I like that.
Can I click on myself?
yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can.
UK's actually touching him now.
Oh.
And Kaya is
Shit.
breathing out. Okay, so do you know what he's doing now?
No, I don't know
He's
enough
breathing
about
out.
Reiki.
He's basically taking, this is what I think anyway. He's breathing in his energy, and now he's putting the energy back out. Because I had an energy healing session once, and the woman kept yawning, and I thought it was really rude. And then I know, and then I was going to write a letter to them and say, by the way, like, I enjoyed it, but like my person kept yawning. And then I went and saw one of my best friends who is very spiritual, and I told her, and she started laughing, and she was like, they do that because that's like them getting out the energy from your body. And I was
crazy.
like, oh.
That's the best head sounds ever got.
I'll choke you out.
Oh God.
Just relax.
I don't even know what's funny, to be honest.
Don't know what's funny.
No, just something just funny.
I think he was maybe shocked by the grip around the neck.
Good.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Look, they're laughing. This is good.
All kind of emotions flow, man.
So, Sam, tell us, how did you feel after that Reiki session with Kaya?
I feel relaxed. I mean, the settings are beautiful. The smells were great. I don't know what you're using. Well, there's no smells? No. You didn't use any smells?
Oh,
I just smelt a lot of stuff.
Oh, the sage and the...
Don't throw the whole thing, though.
No, you could have been, you could have been smelling ancestors, angels.
Okay.
Yeah, they have different scents. I wasn't using anything, no.
Oh,
Other than what I used in the beginning, the sage palo
Oh, no, I was
santo.
smelling smells
was
the
it.
whole way through. Perfume smells.
Okay.
smelling the roses for the first time, maybe.
Okay.
Wow.
You might be smelling the roses. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Well, they say angels have smells. Every archangel has a different scent to them as well.
So I tried to obviously just really get involved in it. So I think it was best I had my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Just so I could really kind of like get into it and try and, you know, leave all my worries behind and just get into the mindset. But I wasn't sure what you were doing.
I'm with you.
So what energy wise, were you bringing energy from like the sky onto me?
Literally, all around us, the energy flows. I was just a channel, basically, like an antenna. And I send the energy into you.
Were you taking energy from him too? Because there was a moment when you were taking stuff out, breathing it in, and then it looked like you were throwing it away.
Yeah, there was a couple of times, yeah, because around your heart and your throat.
Did I have some bad energy in there?
I wouldn't say bad energy, but there's definitely some emotional stuff that needs attention. And with your throat was off, so that's you not speaking your truth. You holding on to some stuff that you need to be basically addressing. And it is literally all around speaking your truth and saying some things that you need to say.
That could be any aspect of life. It could
life,
be relationship,
life. Yeah, relationship, business,
anything.
yeah, it's life.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy how information and wisdom comes to you, because that's what wisdom is. It's the byproduct of processing information, right? So this is information. What we've just created is information. You're going to go away and you're going to process it. You understand?
Okay.
Then the product of doing so is going to be the wisdom that you've taken from it.
Right. So
Does that make sense?
it does make sense. I'd have to, this is really, above my level, because I've never even meditated. That probably blows your mind. I've never even. There's one thing I
Have
did
you ever
once.
sat in silence?
Yeah. So
When you've
one
meditated?
time, and I didn't like it. So float tanks.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've done it.
I did
once,
1 hour
yeah.
of float tank, and well, what happened was I accidentally span around, so I was actually at the hinge rather than, so I got stuck in it, so that stressed me out.
Okay.
And then when I eventually span around, I just felt it was like I was like alone for too long with my thoughts, and I found it stressful. And same thing that happened there was I got into a really good mindset and I was relaxing, and then there was a moment like I've had enough now. I want to get up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that is it something that I need to take my time and learn how to.
Yeah, it's something that you develop. You develop in time, because you're someone who's used to go. So even though you may be sitting down here now, it's like your mind's already somewhere else.
Yeah.
Even though we're having this conversation, your mind is already somewhere else. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's you. It's like Sam said, you got to be more present. Present. Yeah. And the word presence.
Ooh.
We really have to look at the words that we use, because there's a whole story to be told and unpacked.
Since I've been trying to be more present and noticing that I'm not, you're right, my relationships have got better. My relationship with my partner's got better. My relationship with my parents have got better. My relationship in business has got better.
Yeah.
But I still find myself
Drifting off.
yeah,
sometimes.
and I could be having, I could dream of a perfect moment, and I can't wait for this event. I can't wait to see that person, and then when I'm with them, I'm thinking about the next thing.
Yeah, something else.
But I guess the gift is being really truly alive, because one day we will die, and we'll be, I wish I was back in that moment. But was I even in that moment?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a gift in
I know
itself.
exactly what you mean. And that's why reflection, meditation, and these things are important, to help us to organize our minds and our thoughts and our emotions and whatever we've gone through in the last week. So these things do help us,
Before we wrap up, I just wanted to ask if any listener is interested in Reiki. Obviously, we're going to put your socials and put your stuff there so people can find them. But if they don't live in London and the surrounding areas, how would someone find a good Reiki healer to get to? Where would they start, essentially?
Well, that's the beauty of Reiki. You can do it remotely So people don't have to. A lot of people I've worked with in the last
Is
year
there bad Reikis?
are not in the country. Sorry?
Is there can you get bad Reikis?
No. It's impossible to send someone negative energy using Reiki.
Wow.
Impossible. You cannot do it. It works off of intentions.
So I'm interested, just last thing from me is, how do you think I'm going to feel for the rest of the day?
It depends how present you are.
Now I'm going to have to be real present
How
today.
do you want to feel for the rest of the day? Is what I would ask you.
Well, I've always been open-minded to this, and I don't want to shut it off and be like, oh, this doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's done has already been done. The energy exchange has already happened. So you could end up going home.
I could close
And
a
you go to
£1
sleep
million
tonight.
deal by the end of the day, and it'll be because of you.
No, it's not because of me.
Oh. Because of me.
It's because of you.
It's because of me.
Energy exchange. Yes, there's been an exchange of energy between us. There has been an exchange. But what you need to understand is the vibration that you're holding on to now will stay with you as long as you allow it to.
Could I go home and Reiki my wife?
You could actually. You've got the energy flowing through you now.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
going
could
to
actually,
Reiki
you
her
could
well.
you could literally pass the energy on to her.
Man.
So while your vibration is where it is now, anyone who is in your presence, pretty sure they'll feel it.
I'm feeling, me and Zoe were just watching over there, but I'm feeling quite highly vibrational right now. I think it's just being around you lot, man. This is crazy. Man, we got to wrap up. Thank you so much, Kaya.
Thank
we
you
really,
so
really
much.
appreciate you, man.
Thank you, I appreciate the experience.
And we're back.
What a session. Ooh. How you feeling, my boy?
Was it me, or was he quite sexy?
It was quite
Well,
no comment.
There's a little debate that somebody also finds him attractive.
Listen, all right. He had a powerful presence.
Yeah, he gives good energy.
Yeah, mate.
I'd give him a Reiki.
Do you feel Reiki'd?
Oh, I definitely feel Reiki'd.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very interesting. Something that I've never done before. Yeah, I don't even know how to kind of like digest how it felt.
What did you think was happening? Because obviously, like, most of the time you had your eyes closed, right?
Yeah. I was like, I always said that I was going to be open-minded with this, and I tried my hardest to be.
Yeah.
I did feel relaxed. I did feel like I finally had some time to myself to not worry about all the other worries I have in my life. And I think that was really important.
Love that.
Did I feel like a life-changing energy? I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Did you feel anything coming out or anything like going in or any feelings in your body?
No, there was one moment where I opened my eyes and I looked at the sky and I saw the trees and I saw the birds and I noticed a little bird's nest. And I just felt like a moment, I was like, would I have noticed the bird's nests, or like, would I, the trees were kind of like moving in a really nice way. The music was there, give me like a couple of doses of mushrooms and that would have been sick, to be honest.
Okay.
Like that's
Would have
where
been
it was
a
going
leap.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel the vibrations, really,
It's interesting because a lot of my friends who have experienced Reiki, especially, Effie, who is here today, has had really life transforming experiences with Reiki. Another friend who I won't name was a cynic. He was going through some stuff. He went and had Reiki by actually someone that Effie recommended. And he called me, he said that he broke into tears. He realized things about his life and his family. And I know from people that Kaya has worked with that he has really powerful, he's really good, he knows what he's doing, he can unblock a lot of things. I'm not saying that you were open-minded to it, and you clearly were, which I enjoyed, but maybe because there was a crew there and there's different surroundings, I'm not sure what would happen in private. But even to hear you talk about being present and seeing the bird's nest and seeing the trees is maybe something that we wouldn't talk about. I know that you're running multiple businesses. I know there's a lot on your mind all the time. So for you to be, not thinking about anything else and just being present it might be powerful enough.
And it's maybe the start of it, right?
Exactly.
Because like I've had a Reiki session before. I didn't feel loads from it, but maybe it's something you need to like gradually get into. I don't think it's a one size fits all of like,
Yeah.
you go and you have a complete like energy transformation. It might take a few sessions.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he said that, it unlocks emotions and everyone's different, right? So one thing it could unlock is like you can just burst out crying. I burst out laughing.
Yeah, you
I
did,
could
yeah.
not stop laughing. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
That's still an energy reaction.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
100%.
thought it was just really funny. But then obviously laughter is the best medicine. It made me feel quite good.
Yeah.
So like, I definitely was, I definitely like felt like I was relaxed and it wasn't a waste of time, for sure. He's definitely good at what he does.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm full Reiki yet.
Okay, fair. No,
I
listen,
did think I've never seen. I mean, I've actually never watched anybody have a Reiki session.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect him to like grip up your neck.
Oh yeah, that was a bit wee.
Yeah,
That was
I
nice.
mean,
That I was like,
But he
I
said
didn't know they did that.
he said afterwards that he could feel something in your throat. And
Yeah, that was
chest.
it. How did you feel about that when he was like, "There's a lot going on here that and
Aroused.
things."
Nice.
Because he was very centered around he was on your throat and your heart for a longer period of time than he was anywhere else.
Yeah, he said I had a lot of tension there. Like
And what did he say that you're not speaking your
Yeah,
truth
I'm not
on
speaking
something?
my
Yeah, he
truth.
said the throat was related to maybe you're not speaking your truth about something.
But
which is
like,
interesting. But I know you as a really honest person.
But then I guess I'm honest about the things I'm willing to share.
True.
So perhaps there's something deep down that I haven't got out yet.
Interesting. That you fancy him.
Yes.
did you feel anything when the crystal was over your penis?
I didn't actually know there was crystals on my penis. I didn't even realize.
Wonder what that means.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't fancy him then.
Yeah,
No,
maybe not.
I didn't know there was crystals on my peen, but I did enjoy it when he blew on my head.
You
Okay.
did enjoy that.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like that. That felt nice.
Okay.
And then he started going, do you hear that?
No, we didn't. We were in the corner.
How did that? That's quite nice.
Yeah, right near my head.
Would you
That's
do
quite
that to me
relaxing.
later?
Yep.
Sick. All right,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
my
do it to you.
plan. That's my plan for the evening then.
Lucky boys. Sadly, I'm gonna go home.
Purpose. He mentioned that a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
He says that I have a purpose because I get up and I try and make the deal and try and make money and do all this stuff. And he said, no, a purpose would be you waking up and you don't have anything to do. You're just doing things because it's just your life's purpose.
I think we can all agree that he was a very impressive man and has got some important messages to share. One of my best mates has gone through a lot of stuff recently, really serious stuff, and he has regular Reiki sessions that he needs, and it says that he's saved him from a lot of pain and helps him drastically. So, listen, I think, like you said, it's not one size fits all.
Don't listen to me. I was on Love Island.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for the listener, if you're interested in Reiki, like you
Yeah.
said, everyone should try it once. I think that this is a perfect moment, Sam. I love this part of the show. I was wondering if you could share with us. Every week, we ask Sam to write a poem about his experience.
It's a lot of pressure doing these because they can't be good every time.
I'd love to hear it.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Spirituality, I can't even say it. Can spirituality, why can't I say it? Can you say it for me?
Can spirituality save us?
Can spirituality, apparently it can't make me speak. Right, here we go. Can spirituality save us? Was a question that was put to me. I lay on a bed of healing, which was perched against a tree. Along came Kaya, a master Reiki, who blew in my hair as I started to stare. Could he really feel my energy? I find comfort behind a laptop, and I don't take much time for myself. But what if I could thrive and find the time to take breaks for my mental health?
Nice.
Be more present, awaken the senses, a newfound meaning of personal wealth.
Let's go, Sam.
I love it.
Thanks.
So nice. I think that by the end of this series, you're going to be a renowned poet, and I'm going to be a successful businessman, and we're going to have to swap seats and swap intros. Maybe.
Maybe.
That was rubbish.
How much do you make from that?
How much money do I make as a poet?
Yeah.
Cool. Next question.
If anyone's got any questions, thoughts, or comments, then you can email us.
And if you are interested in Reiki, want to learn more, you can contact Kaya I'm definitely going to book a session. I don't know about you.
I'm definitely going to book a session.
You can find him on Instagram at Soul Ascension 111, or his website is soulascension.co.uk, and he does sessions in person or remotely online.
Yeah.
And he's actually just released a book called Dealers to Healers. What a sick book.
Yeah, I really want to read that.
Man, I want to learn more about this guy.
Yeah.
I've known him for a while, but I don't know that much, and I've realized that I really need to read that book and get to know him more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so contact him, support him, and follow us, like, comment, subscribe. This has been Spirit on the Rocks. See you in 2 weeks.
Any dead pets? Give him a call.
Must be